Hey everybody, I'm Alex McClellan.
And I'm Mason McClellan.
And we're the Backtrack Brothers. Typically we go back and talk about older movies, but once again, kind of drifting away from that. Today we are reviewing a movie that just came out literally yesterday called Knock at the Cabin, which was directed, produced, all that fun stuff by M. Night Shyamalan.
Cool, so we're going to give our thoughts. We're going to start not spoilers, and then we're going to have the spoilers zone where we just go into a bunch of spoilers talking about the plot and...
Yep, exactly. So we literally just came from the movie theater. I still have popcorn kernels between my teeth. That's proof. So let's just get initial reactions, spoiler-free. Mason, what are your thoughts on this movie?
It's really interesting.
Okay.
M. Night Shyamalan ending is, is always a wild ending.
Of course.
And this movie, it's not as wild, but it does make you think a lot about, what has happened, what's true, what's not true.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think it was a super captivating movie. I think it's the type of film, it has you on the edge of your seat from literally 2 minutes in.
One of the things we were scared of when we saw the trailer, which, again, we made a video on that, you should go watch it, but we were kind of scared that it would be really slow and drawn out and wouldn't be entertaining, but no, I mean, even from the get-go, it's just...
I would also say, I think they did a really good job with the trailer. Everything you see in the trailer is within the first 20-25 minutes of the movie. So they didn't really give anything away, in my opinion, which I think was very well done, because I was worried when you saw a few apocalyptic images that they gave it away in the trailer. But in my opinion, I don't think they did. What about the acting performances? Is there anybody in particular that stuck out?
I mean, the two guys are great. I thought, their chemistry matched. The movie did it, and the actors, even across the board, of the four guys who came up to the house, they're all, the movie and the actors do a great job characterizing everyone, making them feel like real people.
I think so too.
Making you just care for them and think about the implications of what they're doing, and it's not like they're just a bunch of fresh meat in a horror movie. It's
I love it. They actually made some of the people truly awkward. Just like there would be awkward people in this situation. You know what I mean? They truly made them feel like they were people put in a position to do something that they definitely don't know everything about. And they portray that very well. I think a lot of movies, they would just make them like a malicious group of people and don't give them personalities and don't make them real. M. Night totally does a great job of giving them depth. Just give a little bit of credit to some of these actors. You had Eric and Andrew were the two dads in the movie. Eric was played by Jonathan Groff, Andrew was played by Ben Aldridge. I think they're a great pairing. I know I teared up numerous times in this movie. There are flashbacks. They're not giving anything away there. There's flashbacks that kind of give backstory of this family. And I thought they were very effective. Also, you talked about the four people that broke into. Just give them some quick credit. I think Dave Bautista, I would say he's probably the star of the show. He plays Leonard. He's the head of the group that is trying to stop the apocalypse. And I think it's very impressive. I think people see him as the guy in Galaxy's the Guardian. Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, Galaxies of the Guardians. That was terrible.
Straight to Blu-ray, off-brand.
That's the porn version. But no, you see him in Guardians of the Galaxy, you think he's just some mindless guy, but wow, he delivers some long, well-delivered monologues. I was really impressed.
And definitely, his build, he's a scary guy. Definitely the scariest out of the three others.
Right, but he still he's a gentle giant though. You can see he has the propensity and the ability to be strong and physical when he needs to, but it's not something he relies on. That's like a last resort, So it's really cool to see who are the quote-unquote villains really are against violence in general. So I think it's very cool take on a home invasion movie. Think about The Strangers, but they're honestly trying to do the right thing. Now, we are officially entering the spoiler zone. Now, there are no rules. We're going to talk about everything about the movie. We're talking about the conclusion, the twist, anything else is free game. So, Mason, why don't you kick us off? I think the question everyone here that's sitting here in the spoiler zone, they want to ask, do you think they truly ended the apocalypse?
Yeah, I think they really stopped the apocalypse. Just based on the first phase and the whole tsunami thing, that could have been coincidental. And that could have been the signs pointing to a tsunami for a while and whatever. And then by the second phase with the
It was basically the COVID knockoff.
Yes, the COVID knockoff.
Kids are getting sick, and it's definitely not COVID. It was X8, not COVID-19. It was totally different.
That could have been like coincidental. There also could have been it could have been a pre-recorded broadcast. Like,
yeah,
who knows?
which the guy brought up.
But the third one with the planes coming down, I feel like that was really proof to me that this wasn't coincidental. Because if so, wow, that's a huge coincidence. For all the planes just to stop working?
Yeah.
Yes. Ultimately, I feel like they did stop the apocalypse.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, interesting. So I'm going to take the opposite direction, and it's truly how I felt in the theater. I'm not doing this just to be contrarian. So the whole time I was watching this movie, I very much was on Andrew's side, where it's very logical. It's like they can pre-record this. We don't have cell phone reception. We have no way to confirm the stuff they're doing. When we're questioning their stuff, they never have answers.
Yeah.
Like they could never the 4 people that broke in. They could never explain why they were targeting them. Yeah. Outside of it turned out the homophobe mentioned a cabin in this area. Oh, what are the odds? So I get what you're saying. It definitely seems super coincidental.
Yeah.
But sometimes coincidences happen in life. And sometimes you kill somebody and a storm clears up. And basically what I'm getting at is I think a big part of this movie, in my mind, is separating correlation and causation.
Yeah.
That just because 2 events may occur at the same time does not mean that they're directly related. And I think it's a very important lesson to learn in life because a lot of people don't understand that. And you can see that when you think about all the conspiracy theories that are out there. Yeah, so I truly think there's no definitive proof that what happened in that cabin was tied to what was going on outside the world.
Yes.
You know, I think this movie speaks to, though, faith, superstition, conspiracies, because I understand your viewpoint, and I understand, obviously, my viewpoint. I think, with a movie like this, where I don't think there's a definitive answer, it's interesting that I think some people could come out and say, oh yeah, that definitely happened one way, because they're looking, like you said, you're looking at the plane evidence, but I'm looking at the fact that Rupert Grint's character, they proved he did lie about where he was from, and they couldn't find a way to tie. It's not like Jesus sent a sign down and said, this was the family, and it was written on a stone, and they showed it to him. But that wasn't what happened,
it's
right?
Visions and a Facebook message group that they all met on.
Right, and then the only reason this other guy gets, roped into it, we aren't sure. Maybe if he didn't get concussed, maybe the same thing would have happened, but he was severely concussed, impacted by light. You could hallucinate for sure.
Yeah.
But when it goes back to it, if he's willing to make the sacrifice and he's at peace with it, and if they all believe at the end of the day they save the world, is it the wrong thing to do? I don't know. But that's why these movies are great, and this is why I love seeing these types of movies. It creates discussion. It makes you question ethics, meaning of life. That might be a little much, but no, it'll make you question faith and why do you believe the things that you do and what is evidence, and the fact that you and I are having this discussion is cool because we're both going to come out of it thinking about this movie in a different way, you know?
So do you want to rate the movie 1 through 10?
Yeah, there's just initial reaction, obviously. Like I said, we're literally like an hour out of seeing this film. So,
for the first time too, so it's not like we have multiple watches.
Yeah, exactly, to really parse things out. But yeah, I would say, I'm going to give this an 8.6. I'm going to say, I think some things definitely could have been done better. Yeah. I think, once again, and this is the common knock for Shyamalan, like, his ending, I think, could have been tighter. I think the couple, especially the more aggressive guy of the pair, he gets a little bit overactory at the end, where he's like, just let me do it! Like, that was, I was just, you're getting a little over the edge. But no, the kid actor, I haven't mentioned her either. I thought she was great.
Yeah.
That's something that can really hurt a movie, but I thought that was actually really well done. I think auditorially this could have been done better.
Yeah.
I don't think there was really a lot of good score that I noticed throughout the film. There was actually a few annoying buzzing moments that I didn't like, and it didn't seem like a functional buzz that was supposed to make you feel away. I just kind of was more annoyed than freaked out. You know what I mean?
No, I agree with your rating. We'll go with 8.6.
Yeah. Oh, cool. That's cool. Just piggyback off of my rating. No reason to think for yourself.
Yep.
So we hope you enjoyed our review. Maybe this will be something we do more often if people like it. So please let us know know if you've seen the movie. Let us know what your thoughts of it are. If you're gonna put spoilers in, maybe like put a little spoiler warning in your comment or something, or don't. Maybe you suck. I don't know.
Yeah, like and subscribe and do all that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Come check us out, Instagram, all that types of good stuff. Boo, boo, boo. Thanks for checking out this video.
Like and subscribe and let us know what you thought about the movie in the comments below.
Let us know if there's any movies you want us to watch. Who knows? Maybe we'll watch them together.